Hey friends, today I am in Britechester renovating this house into an apartment building for college students. Let's get into it. So I am here on the Honeydew Fields lot, which is one of the starter houses in Britechester, which is the world that came with Discovery University. And yeah, I thought it would be cool to turn this into a fourplex for some college students. And this kind of came about because I've been thinking about doing a legacy challenge. I don't know if I'll do it on the channel necessarily. I want to, but yeah, we'll see. I'm not gonna make any promises though. But yeah, I wanted to kind of start them off by going to university. I thought, living in Britechester would be cool. I haven't really played with university in a while, so I thought that would be, kind of fun. So yeah, this lot in Britechester, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, it's pretty small. I wish it was a bit bigger. And then the kind of starter house that's on it is like weirdly large. I don't know. It's very strange. But I liked the, kind of outside design of it. So I kept a lot of the exterior details for this, and then I just, turned it into 4 different apartments. And for this build, I just furnish one of the units, at least fully. But the other 3, I do put in a kitchen and all the bathroom fixtures, kind of like Sims 2 style, where if you moved into like an unoccupied house, it would have all of those fixtures already. So yeah, I thought that would make sense, but they don't have any regular furniture. And all of the layouts are exactly the same. The upstairs is basically just kind of mirrored. So the entrances, are toward the back, and then the bedroom and bathroom are at the front of the building. But yeah, pretty much the same layout, and I thought that worked out really well. Each unit has 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, pretty good sized bathroom too, so that's nice. The living area is maybe a tad small, but I think it's still fairly usable. And since I'm imagining these as like college rentals, they're not, super nice or anything. I did use just kind of the cheapest base game, cabinets and appliances for the kitchen. I feel like I've lived in apartments that looked like this, like when I was in college. So yeah, I thought that would make sense. Although I don't know if I've ever lived in an apartment that had glass fronted cabinets. Kind of an odd choice to include that in this sort of like really cheap cabinet set. But and I ended up only using windows from Discovery University, I believe. The doors, the interior doors are different. I think the exterior door ends up being one from Discovery University. I switch out what I have currently. But yeah, first I started with these like wooden ones, but it wasn't really fitting. So these more stone ones I think worked better. Kind of matched in with the like exterior paint and like the stone trim like on the corners. I thought that worked nicely. Put in these bay windows, which I think looked really nice. Gave a little bit more dimension to especially the front of the build, since it's basically just a big flat wall. And yeah, I switched out the door for a university one, and it was one of the taller ones, so I ended up making the ground floor taller, but I think the second floor I leave just kind of like the short wall height. Yeah, I didn't think it was really worth bumping up. Everything else seemed to fit fine up there. But yeah, I hope you all have been well. I know I've been away for a little bit, certainly longer than I was expecting. But yeah, trying to get back into the swing of it. So yeah, I've got another Sims 2 build. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring that out this weekend or back on Tuesday like normal. I don't know. The one that I've been working on has been giving me some issues. I don't know. I just haven't been very inspired by it. So yeah, we'll see. I might switch it up and do something else for that. But yeah, for all of these kitchens here and all of the bathrooms, I literally just copy paste them. So yeah, nothing super interesting between the apartments. They're all very similar. They're all very, apartment beige. So I thought I would, really keep that style alive. I really wanted that to come through. So yeah, Even in The Sims, there is no color in apartments. It's all beige all the time. And I know I keep saying it, but I really do want to start streaming at some point. So I don't know. I need to, I think once I get back into, you know, a good rhythm with posting videos here, I'll look into that, because I would really like to do that, especially if some of you want to come hang out. That would be cool. But yeah, I'll definitely let you know if that ever becomes a thing. I hope I don't just continue lying to you about wanting to stream. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a little bit of a struggle trying to get back into the groove of creating content. So hopefully everything is good to go now. And I actually think the outside of this building turned out kind of cute. Like, definitely a lot cuter than I was expecting it to, and certainly a lot cuter than the inside of the build. But you know, that's how the landlords get you. You know, they tempt you with all these really nice photos of the outside of the building, all of the amenities that they offer, and then they, you know, pull the rug out from under you when you see the inside hasn't been renovated since 1972. But yeah, I don't know. I think it turned out really nice. I think it fit in well with the neighborhood. Helped that I just kind of used the original colors from you know, the build that was there, that came with the pack. So yeah, I thought that worked out well. I do some a bit of landscaping. You know, obviously there's not very much room on this lot for anything outdoors, so I didn't really do any activities or anything. Plus, since it's like a college rental, I doubt there'd be much out there. Maybe some like lawn chairs and a keg or something, but yeah, I didn't really go that route with this. I didn't really think that fit the vibe for the sim that I have here. But yeah, obviously you could add that if you wanted to download it off the gallery. It actually let me change it to a residential rental and upload it, so that was nice. That was a pleasant surprise. Seems that the Sims team has fixed at least some of the issues with that pack. I know that was quite a mess, as per usual, unfortunately, with all these Sims 4 pack releases. Just not great. I don't know what they're doing. They really gotta get it together though. And yeah, I even included it here in the video that I was able to, you know, create all of these rental units, which was nice. So, you know, at least, you know, when I created it, it worked. So hopefully if you do download it, it works fine. But yeah, let me know if it doesn't for some reason. Maybe I can try troubleshooting it. But yeah, now I'm just doing the furnishings for the main apartment for, you know, the sim that I was kind of basing this off of, who's a college student. You know, I wanted it to be like a mismatch of furniture, just kind of random stuff that he was able to get, you know, maybe at the flea market or something. So yeah, for this part, I also sped it up quite a bit more. I'm, you know, trying to, you know, test out a few different ways of doing these sorts of, or at least these parts of the speed build. You know, I've done where I kind of off camera take everything out and just kind of fade in and then place everything. This one, you know, I tried to keep, I didn't want to like move the camera at all, so it's not like all, you know, jerking everywhere. So yeah, you'll have to let me know if you have a preference at all. I thought this worked out fairly well. Just kind of pull out all of the different items that I wanted to use, and yeah, ended up using, you know, quite a few packs, unfortunately. But I think, I'm trying to think, like if you download this and you don't really care about the furnishings, it's mostly base game and Discover University. And then I think the interior doors might be from For Rent or Horse Ranch. I can't remember. I'm leaning toward For Rent just because I think they have the numbers on them. But yeah, it shouldn't take too many packs if you don't care about the furnishings. And I didn't go, you know, super hard into detailing for this. Just a couple of odds and ends, some posters. You know, college students don't usually have a lot of furnishings, especially when they're, you know, first starting out. But yeah, I wanted to have a few things in here. And then, you know, obviously he could collect items as he progresses through university and all of that. So I felt like that was a little bit realistic to keep it kind of bare bones. Plus, I just kind of wanted a simple build to kind of ease back into this. I think this only took maybe, I don't know, 2 hours to put together, which was nice. So yeah, not too bad. And at the end, there is, you know, a little bit of a video tour You'll also get to see a bit of the welcome wagon that showed up when I was, kind of testing out some things. So yeah, I think the Pleasants and the elderberries came over with their fruitcakes, so that was really nice of them. Love that. And outside of The Sims, I am still playing a ton of Timberborn. Something about that game just has me in an absolute chokehold right now. So yeah, I don't know. It just like scratches an itch in my brain. That's really nice. Something is really satisfying about that game. Yeah, you'll have to let me know if you've ever checked that one out. I really enjoy it, and I would definitely recommend it if you like any sort of, like, I don't know, resource management kind of games. A little bit of city building, I guess. But yeah, really fun game. I've sunk way too many hours into it. I've also played a little bit of, like 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus. Love those games too. Yeah, let me know what else you are playing, if you're playing anything besides The Sims, or if you're just playing The Sims, if you've got any crazy, legacy Sims or anything that you're up to. Would love to hear it. And yeah, now I'm just kind of finishing up the lighting. Pretty simple. I did some kind of older style overhead lighting and then these kind of big bulkier lamps, which I think worked out pretty nicely. And yeah, I would imagine that these apartments are pretty cheap to rent, especially the empty ones. So yeah, that would probably be nice for you if you, had some Sims you wanted to move into and a starter apartment, if you will. Though I did realize when I was editing this that I forgot to swap out the light in the kind of entry area. So yeah, sorry about that. I think I did upload it with that light. So you might have to change that out if you care about that. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. I just want to say thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And be sure to stick around for the video tour. Other than that, have a fantastic day.